Hello and welcome back to Wings. Let us continue the reference. I have done what I could to improve the frame rate. So, back from leave, and what a leave it was. Nice. This is one quote that's always stuck with me. How quickly one remembers what was so easy to forget. Straighting. If I'm not mistaken, this mission is quite heavy on the AA. Sail over Dun. With our troops advancing, we flew in low to scatter the enemy regiments that had exposed themselves in their own poultry attack. Poultry? I think it's poultry. Of course, we don't like having the big guns up, and there's quite a few. I hate these when it's the infantry. Because they run around, of course. I mean, structures do not run around for some bizarre reason. Unless you're playing Command & Conquer 4, of course. But would like to get rid of you, thank you very much. I just keep my own volume up a bit, I think. I've had huge issues before with the audio I'm listening to being picked up by the microphones, so I'm a bit apprehensive about having it too loud, but I should ideally be able to hear stuff myself. That would help. Yeah, that's definitely going to be though I'd hit my mark, so had the bush. Yeah, sounds about right. Like retaliate, launch some offensive. No, not quite. Let us continue. Patrolling the bin. Maybe we weren't the only flying fools. With plenty of fuel to burn, my sortie of four spotted two enemies challenging us dead ahead. Fritz hadn't just become cocky. God, don't cough. Yeah. When you have two against a larger group, that usually indicates that the enemy pilots could be rather skilled. When there's multiple planes in front of the viewpoint, the frame rate is still a bit stilted, but outside of that is improved. If you play this game on 50 megahertz, it becomes unplayable. The scarf under the pilot, it almost blinks, and that's how fast it moves, and the enemies will fly around like basically flies. It's not particularly enjoyable. Hmm. On something interesting in French newspaper, though I hardly know enough French to sing around the Ferris Shack box scores and arts pilots. The bombing gets trained at Strasbourg, apparently. Better than shooting the bloody things. No secondary targets. With an off-key chorus or Ferris Shack stuck in my head, I began dodging Archie as I approached the rumbling tracks. Humming along, I dove in rhythm and began gaining on a hiney caboose. I would assume that's a train vehicle brand. Come on, needs to bait them into shooting. So needs to smack the engine though. Hitting the hun where it hurt, I left the smoldering ruins and headed for home. Lovely. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. He can't speak. Congratulations, Lieutenant. For a guy who spends most of his time scribbling, you are still my kind of ace. The Air Service is proud to promote you to the rank of Captain. Yeah. Captain, hooray. Offers about to go on Bomb Zoo. No orders for our transfer, but we can expect them soon. I'm fairly sure that's when we start bumping into dry packers, even ones for Zwei Dragons. Dry, sorry, of course. I'm Zwei Dry. I don't know much German, but I know the very basic. Anyway, we're not there yet. The three Eindeckers in front of us. I thought not of the sum, but I've seen my name in the newspapers. I just hoped it would be in a glowing war report and not the obituaries. Valid point. You can start by not flying into an enemy, that would help. As you can see, one-on-one, the graphics is moving significantly better than it was before. I know this has been embarrassing, but it's just striking a balance between the game being smooth running and unplayable, and there's a big difference between the two in personal enjoyment. Come on. And that was unpleasantly close. I don't like when they do that. Where are you? Come on, don't send me on a mirror chase. Yeah. This is rather annoying. I don't know why the game does that. Um, this was rather annoying, to be honest. Try and put him off screen for a moment and see if that changes anything. Oh, he decides to engage. Okay. And disengage again. Hooray. This is rather annoying. Come on. You are allowed to give up now, please. You little bastard. Come on. What the hell is he made of? Steel or something? What took some doing? Definitely feels for the dogfight missions in this game that the enemies, I mean, obviously some missions are intended to be tougher than others, but it just feels like the pilots are assigned some random skill and random behavior. And that's why they do these things. So, ah, Let's carry on. The French are celebrating Bastille Day and the champagne is flowing. Okay, bomb the sourboat aerodrome. And we got planes as secondary targets. Surprise. No storming off the Bastille today. Dodging aunts arching left and right recited the Sarrebourg airbase and rallied to road it with a load of incendiaries. Okie dokie. You can actually, I don't know what I've mentioned that before, but you can actually knock these AA guns by hitting them. They don't take too kindly to being bombed, but it is a risky proposition. I have to remember to get the second building as well. Thank you. So I can get him on takeoff. Nope. Yes. Nothing. Heading the Hanward herd, I left the smoldering ruins and headed for home. It's late afternoon as the writers and we still have one patrol to go. Gebulke has been transferred to do training work. Yes, Germany can't afford to lose 2 grades. Do this mission and then one more after that, this part. Coming out of the clouds with our engines at idle, my partner and I had a clear advantage as we snuck up on 2 monos. I put my throttle forward and prepared to open fire on the Iron Cross rudders. Clear advantage, huh? Why am I not convinced? It's very, very rarely you have a clear advantage in this game. Oh, 1 kill steal, I suppose. It's one of those things. Oh, don't tell me we have another runner. Come on. No, we don't. Whatever works. Succeeding in the mission is more important. I'm glad that weather's improving, the spring is blah 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 blah. Bomb the train. What a show. Oh, okay. Supply trucks. As a secondary, and of course I think I've mentioned that earlier in the series. Secondaries improve your stats. So Was then time to enjoy Normandy's green hills and flowering pastures. The train we targeted was swiftly stepping out of range. We needed to level it quickly and efficiently. Well, why did you send me to do it then? Come on. Shooty, shooty, shooty. You shooty as well. Come on. Don't like this. Ta-da! I don't like doing that. Try to box you in. I thought I had one left. Maybe not. Those supplies trucks, by the way, they will like driving close to things you're not supposed to hit. Interesting. Monthly report. Okie dokie. But I'm going to call this a part here because I want to make absolutely sure that everything's working because I've had some issues getting things to work right the way I wanted them to. So when we come back, we are going to carrying on, which is a stupid thing to say, I suppose. But hey, it's me. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye for now.